Kool TV proudly presents the 63rd District Tournament live from Raceland Worthington High School. Now let's head courtside to the Palace for Countdown to Tip-Off live on Kool TV.
And good afternoon, kind of sounds like good afternoon, late evening. So we come to you from the Papa John's broadcast table. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's in Grayson and in Flatwoods. Kent Robinson, James Carter with me again tonight. And producing tonight, doing a great job last night, Trey Carter. And we've got Trey again this evening. Well, it's the boys' turn tonight. Last night we had the girls' action, and now the boys will take the stage, as will be the number 1 seed in the 63rd District Tournament, taking on the 4th seed, the Greenup County Musketeers. Raceland, a good season, 20-win season, 20 wins, 8 losses, and Greenup County coming in, as we mentioned, the 4 seed at 10-19. We'll take our first break. When we come back, we'll bring in James Carter, and we'll set the stage for this one, see how this thing could plan out this evening. Game 1 of tonight's first matchup. Later on, it'll be Lewis County and Russell. Back in a moment on the Kool TV Sports Network.
Discover the convenience of Clark's Pump and Shop, your go-to local pit stop. Clark's proudly serves your neighborhood with new locations popping up just around the corner. Swing by today and indulge in a selection of your favorite snacks and drinks. We're committed to elevate your on-the-go taste experience. Clark's Pump and Shop is your premier destination for all things convenience and satisfaction. Stop by today at a Clark's Pump and Shop near you. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Núñez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Núñez, the best around.
Welcome back to the Papa John's broadcast table. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's in Grayson and in Flatwoods. The boys' 63rd District getting things started here tonight at the Palace. These two teams met in the regular season back in February. Greenup County would lose to Raceland 58-54. Then back on the 10th, just a few weeks ago, Greenup would fall to Rams 60-47. We'll bring in James Carter. And James, you followed the Rams a whole lot more than the rest of us. 2 wins in the regular season, but now the district tournament, pretty much a new season for these two teams.
It is. I was here on that 58-54 victory for the Rams. It was a game that Raceland had a significant lead and then just hit a wall into the second half. Greenup actually took the lead in that third quarter, and then it was kind of a back-and-forth battle. Raceland pushed it out to 7. Greenup got a 3 by Bryson Chanley that cut it down to 4, but they couldn't finish the comeback from there. That afternoon, it was Gammon with 23. Chanley had 15. He was quiet in the first half. In game number 2, down in Lloyd, Chanley led the way with 13, Gammon with 11. But in both games for Raceland, it was Connor Thacker and Joan Arnett. Thacker in the 58-54 win drops in 20 points that evening. Joan Arnett had 11. Reese Hicks off the bench with 10, and those were key moments because 2 of those were and ones. And it was when Greenup had made a run, and that was a big answer that they got. In game number 2 down in Lloyd, Arnett goes for 23 in that contest. He was 8 of 13. Thacker, 17 points in the winning effort. He grabs 9 rebounds. And this evening, the biggest thing that they have to do is they have got to find a way to keep Greenup under 50 points. Keep them under 50 points, it's a victory, no doubt about it.
In the past, these two teams like to run up and down the floor, and as James said, we'll have to see how the pace plans out. We'll take another break, be back in a moment on the Kool TV Sports Network.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter. Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family, because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Welcome back to the Papa John's broadcast table. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's in Grayson and in Flatwoods. Kent, James, and Trey tonight as we get you ready for game number 1, Raceland again, the number 1 seed and Greenup number 4 seed. And I hope now, my friend, you can rest a little bit easy because for about 2 weeks, you and other folks here were kind of scratching your head, doing numbers with the RPI, but it seems like things have you pretty much pinpointed what you thought, the way things were going to come out.
Yeah, it did. It was, the numbers played out the way they were. I mean, Lewis had a big opportunity there in that trip when they went to Flemingsburg with Fleming County. They took a loss, which kind of locked things in, and Mother Nature took over on Wednesday, so there was no opportunities to do anything after that point. But, the thing is and I've talked with most of the coaches, it doesn't matter what ranking you are in this district. You got to beat somebody to be somebody, and the 63rd is going to 63rd every single year. There's no coach in this district that will look at Greenup and say they're 0-6, this is a cakewalk. It's probably the most dangerous 0-6 team in a district that you could face. They are a team that if they catch fire at the right spot, they're hard to slow down. You've got Bryson Chanley, who is just a big-bodied kid, and he is physical to the point of contact. Casey Gammon, if he starts finding his mark, he can light it up and put 30 on you in a heartbeat. A guy that I think is really going to be an X factor this evening. I've said I felt like he's kind of due for a breakout game that he's not had much this season. But Bradley Atkins is going to be my X factor tonight for Greenup County. If he can get to double figures and allow Casey and Bryson also to get in double figures, I think Greenup hangs around in this one or finds a way to pull off an upset.
Had the sports show here on Sunday, and you guys always do a terrific job, and each and every one of you pretty much came up with the fact of out of all the districts, 61st, 62nd, 63rd, 64th, why is the 63rd just something special to watch? What's that extra thing about the 63rd district tournament?
It's just the way it always plays out. I mean, you never know. The 1 seed's going to get taken out by the 4 seed, or that 2-3 matchup is a rematch of the teams that have split in the regular season, or whatever it may be, and it's just you never know who's going to come out. And the crazy part is that the Raceland is trying to get back to the regional tournament one, but they're trying to get Joe Bryan his first district championship and doing it on their home court.
Yeah, and
that would be huge. So there's just just something that makes the 63rd every year, and it's one of the best districts in basketball, bar none. Maybe not the talent level, maybe the highest it is, but certainly the competition level is always going to be there.
All right, we'll have more in a moment from the Palace on the Kool TV Sports Network.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
At Papa John's, get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Hand stretch, mouth watering, get that ooey gooey cheese. 8 extra large slices, hold it and fold it. It's an extra large, bigger is better, more for your money New York style pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some cheesy, saucy, tossy Papa John's. Get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Papa John's.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy in Grayson for great prices on home appliances like washers and dryers, ranges and dishwashers. See our giant selection of living room suites, bedroom suites, recliners, mattresses, and electronics, including TVs and speakers. Visit our showroom at 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. You'll find the best prices and the best selection for every room of your home. And Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding: Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Beautyrest. Dyer's Big Sandy, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
Financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Welcome back to the Papa John's broadcast table. It's better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's in Grayson and Flatwoods. Game number 1 tonight between Raceland and Greenup. On deck we'll have Lewis County and Russell. We'll go ahead and take a look now at your starting lineups if you like before we get into tonight's game. For the Greenup County Musketeers, their starting lineup. The Musketeers coming in at 10 and 19. At one guard will be a junior in Casey Gammon. And the other guard will be Hunter Holbrook. He's a sophomore wearing number 13. Another junior will be number 21 and Bradley Adkins. And then your senior in Gavin Harrington. And rounding out the starters will be Bryson Chanley, who averages around 14 points a game, a senior. For the Rams tonight on their home floor, pretty much the starters Coach Bryan has gone with for most of the season. He's tweaked it a little bit, but you'll have Trey Douglas, a senior guard wearing number 4. Also, you'll have Jake Waller averaging around 7 points a game, just a sophomore. And you've got another sophomore in Jonah Arnett, averaging about 14 points a game. Connor Thacker, the senior, watch out if he gets hot, 15 points a game. And then you'll have the big man on campus, the junior in Charles Welch. Take a look at the officiating crew tonight, brought to you by the good folks at Tri-State Ophthalmology. And for complete eye care, including surgical and medical management, Avidity, see the doctors at Tri-State Ophthalmology. The crew tonight is Tyler Maynard, P.D. Harris, and Jeff Adkins. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll get you set for the tip-off. It's Greenup and Raceland on the Kool TV Sports Network.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com.
Osmond Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osmond Pharmacy and Grill today. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Discover the convenience of Clark's Pump and Shop, your go-to local pit stop. Clark's proudly serves your neighborhood with new locations popping up just around the corner. Swing by today and indulge in a selection of your favorite snacks and drinks. We're committed to elevate your on-the-go taste experience. Clark's Pump and Shop is your premier destination for all things convenience and satisfaction. Stop by today at a Clark's Pump and Shop near you. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Welcome back to the Papa John's broadcast table. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's in Grayson and Flatwoods. We swing it back to James for a moment. James, one of the keys early on in our pregame segment, you talked about keeping a certain team under 50. Got a couple more before we get this thing started.
Yeah, I think 50 is the magic number in this one. Again, it was a 4-point game here, 13-point win for Raceland down in Lloyd. But, again, it's at 50 is that magic number, the race to it. But most important thing for Raceland, set the tone. Set the tone physically, set the tone in the tempo that you want this game to play in. I think Greenup is going to have to try to play some form of a zone. Do not be surprised if Corey Allison comes out and he's changed zones 3 different times before we get out of the first quarter. It's the biggest thing is that trying to play 2-3 against Raceland is you're really leaving open those opportunities for those wing shooters, and that's Jonah Arnett and Connor Thacker to be able to get outside and shoot. That's the other side you run into with a 1-3-1. You clog up the middle, take away those driving lanes, but those kickouts and the baselines are there, and that's where Raceland is so big. I think Raceland needs to go to Charles Welch early. Try to get the high pick and roll going. They've been really running it over the last little bit of getting that going, and it's been working well. If they can get him going, that really forces teams to sag away from that perimeter line, and then you've got Jonah Arnett and Connor Thacker standing out there shooting horse. For Greenup County, it has to be patient. It can't rush things. Again, you're not trying to score 70 points here tonight. If you can get yourself over 50, you're going to be in this basketball game. If you score under 50, you're going home. Season over. I'll leave it at that. But I think tonight, like I said, Bryson Chanley, Casey Gammon both have to do what they have to do. But you've got to find a third player on that floor, whether it's a Bradley Atkins, whether it's a Gavin Harrington, whether it's a Hunter Holbrook, that's got to get into double figures if Greenup's going to punch their ticket onto Moorhead.
I agree with you wholeheartedly on Welch. You look at the rosters and the sizes. He's got an edge or two on his opponents that he's had all year. But the thing you mentioned as well, if you've got your point guards in Raceland, as you mentioned, Thacker and Arnett, if they're jacking up the threes and they're going in, are they going to look to the guy in the middle?
Yeah, that's the big thing is that if you get the guy in the middle going, that opens up everything outside. And that's something Raceland has understood, that when they go to Welch low early, it opens up things outside later. Because, again, if the shots for Welch are going down, you have to recognize 6'8" inside. And it doesn't always mean you're going to be able to play him just in front and knock it away. It's going to be a mixture of probably Harrington and Chanley that's going to have to body him up in there. Which one can set the tone the biggest physically? And the other side of that, you got to take away Connor Thacker because he's just as big.
Gives you definitely two options for Raceland and Greenup as well. Take another break. We'll be back in a moment on the Kool TV Sports Network.
Discover the convenience of Clark's Pump and Shop, your go-to local pit stop. Clark's proudly serves your neighborhood with new locations popping up just around the corner. Swing by today and indulge in a selection of your favorite snacks and drinks. We're committed to elevate your on-the-go taste experience. Clark's Pump and Shop is your premier destination for all things convenience and satisfaction. Stop by today at a Clark's Pump and Shop near you. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes, none compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Papa John's broadcast table. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's in Grayson and in Flatwoods. And James, as we always do a district tournament, whether it's here in Raceland, Greenup, Russell, usually it's a pretty packed house.
It is, and it's going to be a good atmosphere tonight. Again, you'll roll in from Game 1 to Game 2. You'll have all the Russell people and Lewis County rolling in. Russell is already here in attendance. Lewis County should be rolling in, I would imagine, about any time. So it's going to be a fun night of basketball here at the Palace for certain.
Yeah, and blessed to have very good weather. Not right now, not had to postpone anything because we've had 65-degree temperatures when I left the office today. So it should be no issues with the weather for the folks coming and going home. Greenup County being introduced in their dark black uniforms. Do you like those? You like them?
Yeah, I like them. The thing I will say you can see the numbers.
Yeah.
You see so many times people go in those black jerseys and then you can't see. That's the big thing. Yeah, I really like those the way they look. They pop really nicely.
Went to Fleming County one year and Buddy had them in all like yellow and you just couldn't see anything. But these are pretty good. Of course, Raceland will be in their home white. Raceland, again, a pretty good crowd on hand, student section.
6-foot sophomore, number 10, Jacob Waller.
Waller being introduced.
At forward, a 6'1 sophomore, number 12, Sean Arnett.
Good to see our good friend out and about today, Davey Anderson.
Yeah, Anderson's not watching at home tonight. He's in attendance, and got to talk to him just a little bit ago.
He's here somewhere.
Yeah, he's right over here to our right on the other side of Joe Billman over there. But great to see him in the house and that he's certainly on the men's making positive progress. I talked to him a lot last week. I've been trying to check on him about every week or so and just making certain that he's doing okay. His wife Ashley's doing okay. The little guy Brady's doing fine. And but great to see him here tonight with us.
Got the tip coming up, brought to you by the good folks at the Ashland YMCA. Open 24 hours a day, and they offer programs for everyone. You can check out the Y. Well, it's a little bit of an advantage there at the logo. Going up against Chanley in the first game of the boys tournament underway. Quickly to Thacker and a give and go off the glass. Good, very quick by Arnett. That didn't take long.
Nice job there on the controlled tip.
Thacker just threw it right to him. Rams up early. Rams open up a little man. Chanley out front with it. Throws it over to the right side. Atkins had it. Top of the key, long three ball. Good.
That was a piece of the puzzle that I said had to get going. Is somebody other than the typical guys have to. That time Trey Douglas got hung on a screen. Holbrook pops out for a wide open look and buries it.
You definitely mentioned him in the pregame. 3-2 for the triple. Out front with it. Douglas has it. Picks up. Throws it into the left side. Arnett wants it. Gives it to Thacker. Thacker always the threat to shoot. Brings it back out to the big man. Welch in the paint. Partially blocked, looked like. And here come the Musketeers down the floor. Corey Allison. Three ball in and out, no good by Harrington off the back of the rim.
And that's exactly what Raceland wants Greenup County to do, is shoot threes.
Arnett thought about it, brings it back out. Here comes Waller. Scoop shot won't go, and rebounded by the Musketeers in Holbrook. It's a run and gun so far for these two teams here in the first quarter. It's hard to believe Gammon is a junior. Off the back iron, no good. Greenup County with the rebound. Short. Welch with the rebound going up high.
And again, as long as Greenup continues to shoot threes, they're shooting at under 30% on the season. That's going to really play into the hands of what Raceland wants to do defensively, because it's an empty trip every single time. That's something that I think that if Greenup elects to shoot a lot of threes tonight, it really plays in the hands of what Raceland can do.
Douglas answers at the other end. Gammon, his dad, one of the assistant coaches for Corey Allison. Here's a three ball. It's up, and it's money.
Another guy I talked about early in the game was Bradley Atkins, setting the tone as well. He and Hunter Holbrook contributing for the 6 points for the Musketeers here as we get another lead change.
And you mentioned on the onset, these two teams can shoot the three ball. Douglas out to Thacker. Thacker thought about it. Brings it back over to Douglas from the left side. Off the back iron, no good. Welch had his hands on it, tip, and we're going to go the other way.
We'll get the foul on Charles Welch.
First foul on Raceland. As Greenup County will bring it down the floor, and Gammon wants to come to the right side. Trying to direct the traffic. Raceland still in a little bit of a man, trying to get it to inside. Ball knocked out of bounds. As Holbrook had it. Chanley will inbounds. Chanley looking, then to the backcourt to Gammon.
They've got Arnett guarding Chanley. That's a good matchup for Greenup County physical-wise, but Arnett, he's a very strong kid himself.
A little advantage to Arnett out to the top of the key. Chanley, right side pass. Greenup looking for the good shot. Gammon wants to drive, gives it to the right corner. Ball goes out of bounds off Harrington, but it was knocked out of bounds.
Nice job there, Raceland defending that baseline nicely, taking that ball away and not allowing that dribble drive to get to the rim.
Holbrook to inbounds. Wants to throw it out to Gammon, and he gets it to him. Left side. Welch on his defender. Into the paint. Scoop shot good. That's a pretty pass.
Nice job. They brought it underneath and allowed Holbrook to come off that top screen and get inside position on Douglas, who was chasing from behind.
He's got 5. It's 8-4.
Hey!
And Raceland now with it. Setting up their offense. Thacker asks for it and gets it into Welch. Welch puts it on the floor. Spin shot good.
You've got to go there every time. You've got to give the ball to the big man inside.
Lead goes back 8-6. Gammon cross-court pass. Left side in front of Joe Bryan. Shot good from the corner.
Nice shot there by Gavin Harrington. Little long jumper there on the baseline.
Third triple of the quarter for the Musketeers. They lead it by 4 early on. Knocked out of bounds from Greenup. Raceland will keep it.
Nice job there by Trey Douglas on a little hesitation, and then had the ball kind of tipped away from him by Hunter Holbrook as he got down the lane, but the lane just parted, and the senior sticks his nose in there and tries to finish.
You can feel the intensity here in the gym. Thacker out front with it. Nothing like tournament basketball. Arnett to the right in front of Coach Allison. Had a room to shoot the three, and they give it up. Looking for the good shot. Here's a shot up, and it's solid.
Speaking of a good shot, right there it is. It barely moved the net as it flies through on the Ram Pharmacy triple.
1 point lead. Greenup County with it to the left. Harrington brings it to Gammon to the right. Into the paint, double team. And shot blocked by Welch, and Raceland takes it back. Thacker, left-hand layup, good.
All of that happened because of the way that Jonah Arnett started first. Charles Welch helped on the defensive side. Chanley spun into the double team, and then Raceland in transition to take the lead.
Lead change again. Contact, nothing there, as Chanley missed it, and a foul on the floor.
Good job there by Raceland to scramble Joan Arnett went for that reach out top and couldn't get there, and it left them a little vulnerable on the backside as we'll get our first sub of the ball game. Reese Hicks comes in for Trey Douglas. Here comes Landry Lewis checking in for Greenup County. He's going to replace Hunter Holbrook.
Lewis, a sophomore. And free throws coming up for Greenup.
So Bradley Atkins will step to the line, and no free throws coming up, Kenner.
He was standing at the line. I didn't think it was a free throw. PD was going toward the floor. He tried to get away from with it. So back out. Here we go. Good quarter from both teams. Off the iron, no. Nice rebound by Welch.
And Chanley kind of double pumped on that one as he went up, and I think that's what threw his shot off. He had the opening and was expecting maybe the arms of Welch to get there and never got it there.
Hicks into the corner, out to Thacker. Thacker with 2 points in the quarter. Waller at the logo, 2:10 to go. Shake and bake from Arnett, gets his man up in the air, off the window, good.
Nice job by Jonah Arnett. Faked right, went left, found the defender on his hip. And when you've got your defender on the hip, you go. You've got them beat. Finish at the rim.
And you knew that right away because you was shaking your head. You liked that. Off the window, Greenup answers from Harrington.
Nice job by Harrington using his body to clear some space there with Welch and get that angle to the bucket.
Another lead change. It's pretty much what you expected, wasn't it?
Yeah, kind of expected this coming in. It's which team's going to be able to find that surge that this game is going to need at some point in the contest.
Thacker, a couple feet from the top to key, picks up his dribble, try to get it into the paint. Turnover.
Nicely defended there by Bradley Atkins. First turnover of the basketball game.
Into the paint. Harrington got fouled.
And Welch just picked up his second. And that's an X factor because now you're going to have to pull him off the floor. And that limits what you do inside because of what's available because of his height. So Parker Ison's going to come in. Gavin Harrington will go to the free throw line and shoot two.
Shoots about 64% on the season coming into the district tournament, and he misses that one. Doesn't really score a lot, about 6 points a game. Holbrook, a quick break back ends. He stands next to Thacker. And that one will answer good. First tie of the night at 13. With a minute 10 to go in the quarter. Thacker to the right side. He's going to give it to Arnett, now keeps it. Here goes Waller into the paint, won't go. Rebounded Greenup. Back the other way, Chanley has it into the corner. Shot off the iron, won't go. Missed by Holbrook, and we're going the other way.
We'll get that one on Bradley Atkins flying in. No, they'll get that one on Bryson Chanley. No, it's not on Ison. It's on Chanley.
He's still excited. He's a new Papal. 13-13 as this quarter winds down. Thacker has it with 2 points. He'll drive, contact into the cheerleaders.
A lot of contact out top, a lot of contact inside, but we play through, no whistle.
And you kind of like it, right? You don't want to stop the play.
I mean, it's that's if you're going to keep it physical, you got to keep it physical for 32 minutes, though.
Into the backcourt to the sophomore Arnett.
Look for Raceland here to spread it out like what they're doing. They're going to try to milk us out and hold for the final shot to end the first.
Arnett drives, contact, shot won't go. Tipped out of bounds. Greenup, 19 seconds.
So much for that. I totally expected Raceland to do it. And Joe Bryant's screaming at his guy. He's like, what are you doing? He said, look at the clock.
When you've been with him most of the year, you've seen that a lot.
It's just bad clock management at that part of the game.
Holbrook gives it up. Gammon comes back and gets it. Green don't know how much time they got. Gammon will let one fly, and it's good! Casey Gammon ends the first quarter on a Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. We're back in a moment on the Kool TV Sports Network.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Welcome back to the Papa John's broadcast table. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's, Grayson and Flatwoods. If you're looking for sports cards, Funkos, and much more, then Ison's Cards and Collectibles, the place to go, located on Belfont Road in Old Russell. Greenup will inbounds to start the second quarter. It'll be Chanley. Little knee brace there on the right knee. Puts it in, gets it back. 3-point lead. Holbrook into the paint. Harrington has it, gives it back to Holbrook. Blocked by Thacker. Right into our cameraman.
Great job there of recovering with Connor Thacker because they got him beat and he was to the rim on that nice little slip screen there. Harrington fed it to him with a precision. But a big block there by Connor Thacker.
3-ball, thought about it. Thacker come out and got him. That's what Connor does. Makes you think of what you're going to do when you got the basketball.
And Atkins shuffled his feet something awful out top as well.
Holbrook wants to penetrate. Atkins has it, loses it, gets it back. Contact, blocked shot. They're letting them play.
Nice job there by Reese Hicks. Get the block from behind and corral in the rebound.
It's Waller now. Jake will set up the offense. Looked at Thacker now, looks at his head coach. Now he'll penetrate. Pick up his dribble. Douglas has it into Raceland. They miss it. A gimme.
Great feed inside. Parker Ison at point blank position misses the bucket.
Into the corner. Greenup County's going to back it out and set up the offense.
Trey Douglas at the scores table ready to come in.
Chanley gets a screen from Gammon. Gammon gets it back. He's at the top of the key. Too stiff. Rebound Thacker. Thacker brings it down. He wants to penetrate. He'll spin, give it out to his point guard. Nice scoop shot up and good. That was pretty.
And that's all because of what Connor Thacker does. He pulls everybody toward him for the help side, which opened up that option there for Waller, whether he wanted to shoot the three or if he saw that driving lane, he took it. And that's what a quarterback at trade for the football team. He sees the floor very well.
That's exactly what he did, no question. 1-point game. Contact again. Shot up off the window, good, using that body. Chanley.
Arnett was right with him step for step, but at the end there, Chanley just a little bit of a body blow that got in there and pushed Arnett off of his spot.
Greenup still in the man-to-man, and then a lot of contact.
If they got that one on Chanley, that's 2 on him. They're going to get saved. That's Hunter Holbrook with the foul.
That saves Chanley.
So puts Reese Hicks to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Hicks' first one is good.
Here comes Trey Douglas back in the ball game as Parker Ison will take a seat.
Hicks, 68.4% free throw shooter.
Flu game tonight for Joe Bryan, by the way. He has been down with the flu and starting to make the amends, but I talked to him before the game, and I said, how you feeling? He said, man, I feel awful.
I was wondering, he was sitting about the whole time I got here.
Yeah.
Didn't move much.
Yeah, he has been on the mends. He said it's been the worst one he's ever had in his life.
Jumper in the paint, no. Rebounded Raceland. Here comes Thacker with the white bandana, always has it on.
This is where Raceland's got to set down, find a set, find some momentum. You got yourself back out here, and that's not it.
Gammon with the steal, uncontested, right-hand layup.
Sloppy pass out top, and Gammon is making them pay for missed opportunities tonight. That's 5 points on just Raceland miscues.
Lead up to 3. Shot up, good.
Reese Hicks had a big game when these two teams played here back in their first meeting. Jumped off the bench and had a big and one right there. Sparks home a big triple. He had a block and a rebound on the other end.
Our second tie comes at 20. Thacker stopping the ball, gives it to Harrington. Harrington maybe an extra step, but it worked.
And a smart play there by Connor Thacker. He reached in, tried to tie him up, and then lets go, not to pick up that personal foul there.
Lead change again. It's been a good half.
Welcome to district basketball.
Yep. Doesn't matter what venue you're at, it's always good. From the corner, won't go. Rebounded Greenup. That was Douglas. Here comes Harrington bringing it down. That tight Ram defense and a timeout by head coach Corey Allison.
As soon as Harrington brought it across the midcourt stripe, and he picked up and he said, give me a tee.
Back in a moment on the Kool TV Sports Network.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter. When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Back at the Papa John's broadcast table, Coach Corey Allison. Coach Collier taking a timeout. What's he telling his group in the huddle?
Well, the most important thing there, not so much as taking something for the huddle, it was the fact of he had somebody other than his point guard or somebody that was going to firmly handle the basketball, basically stuck in a dead corner there at midcourt and lost his dribble. So rather than taking a chance of turning that one over, he takes the timeout to save the possession.
Harrington working on Thacker under.
And Thacker's going to get called for the foul. Harrington just being strong to the basket there, spun on Thacker, kind of pushing his way back in, and gets to the rim for the foul.
Harrington to the line, 64% free throw shooter. Tall, lanky right-hander. Good. It's 23-20. Count it.
Largest lead of the ball game.
24-20, 4 to go before the break. The Rams bring it down. Which team wants to go to the district championship and go to Moorhead?
Nice job there by Trey Douglas getting that screen off the wing. Nobody picked him up on the help side, and he just glides to the basket for an easy two.
Greenup in a hurry coming down the floor. 2-point game. From the free throw line, had a shot and gives it up to the left side. Harrington again falls down with the basketball and another foul.
They'll get that one on Reese Hicks. They got tangled up, and they'll get Reese on the trip.
His first.
Harrington a little gimpy coming up as well. He's going to need somebody.
Yeah, he's going out.
He's going to bring in Bradley Meadows, or Brady Meadows, excuse me. I don't know if they knocked knees when they came together or what happened.
Couldn't see it.
But, man, he immediately came to the side and said, I need somebody.
Yeah, a little bit of a limp. Green throws it in. Right-hand layup won't go. Rebound up and good. A good follow by Chandler.
And that's what Chandler does so well. He follows the basketball on misses and puts that back in for an offensive stick back.
Lead back to 4.
You know, he uses his body well, but he doesn't force it to where he gets called for offensive fouls.
Shot up, good by Thacker.
Big answer there by Connor. A Ram Pharmacy triple. as he picks up his 5th of the night.
I was getting ready to ask you, was you surprised that he's only had 2 points, but now he makes it 5? Back the other way. Chandler gives it up. Contact, shot won't go. Missed by Holbrook. Here comes Thacker with the ball, bringing it down the floor. Gives it up. Right side penetration. Loses the basketball. And a turnover. And Greenup County turns it back over, gives it back to Raceland. Raceland down 1. Waller has it. Wants to shoot off the window. Too strong, and Greenup gets it back. Chandler wants to bring it down into the paint. Shot up. Nice.
Nice little mid-range J pull up there by Chanley. He's got 6 tonight.
He wasn't holding back, using that momentum. Lead up by 3. Rams directing traffic, running the offense. Thacker sets a screen. Welch still on the bench with those fouls. Thacker, same spot, too long. Rebounded to Greenup.
Chance to take their largest lead of the ball game on this trip.
Meadows come in for Harrington, so he's on the floor.
Harrington back to the bench, still not at the scores table to check in.
Thought about a top of the key Jay. Chanley again into the paint, and he walked.
That time he did. He tried to pivot and slid that foot. Here comes Harrington back in. Now here's the thing, if you're Raceland, the first thing you're going to do, you're going to isolate where Harrington is on the floor, and you want to try to go to him. You're going to try to make him go back and forth, not just let him sit there and guard you. You're going to make him have to shift one way or the other, see whatever it was, that if it was that knee, the ankle, whatever, see how well he can play with it.
Greenup almost with the steal. It's going to go to Raceland.
Bradley Atkins chasing that one down and forcing the kind of the hurry-up play there on Reese Hicks and just never corralled the basketball in. Raceland with 4 turnovers in this basketball game. Greenup with only 2.
Quickly down the floor. Harrington over Thacker off the backboard. And Raceland in a hurry. They don't have numbers. Thacker to the left. Shot up. Good. Arnett.
Great ball movement from the top to the wing. Thacker sees the people coming at him. Wide open Arnett, best 3-point shooter on the team, kicks it down to him for a wide open shot. That's a double dribble. There it is, yes. He corralled the ball, dribbled, and picked it back up. And then he was kind of wondering, do I have my dribble or not? And he took a chance and came up a loser, third turnover.
Everybody over there was calling that one.
I could read his body language. He was thinking to himself, can I dribble this or can I not? And nobody was coming to help him. So he's like, well, I'm going to roll the dice and see what happens here. Unfortunately, right in front of P.D. Harris, who was right on top of the goal.
All right, 38 seconds. Last time they had the ball in this situation, you thought they might hang on to it. Now what are they going to do?
As soon as that last play happened at the end of the first quarter, Joe Bryan came to his team, and he's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
So here you've got to maintain possession. Greenup's got to come up and force Raceland to do something. You're just giving them the opportunity. They're going to sag back and wait. Look for Raceland to try to find a kick out to Connor Thacker or Jonah Arnett after a dribble drive here by Waller.
Down to 10. Joe's almost at midcourt. Thacker has it. He wants to drive. Down to 3. Got to go. Turnover. Nothing. We're at halftime.
2 empty trips by Raceland to end the first and second quarter. You got to be, as a coaching staff, you got to be frustrated going in like that at the half.
28-28. Back in a moment on the Kool TV Sports Network.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others, should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Welcome back to the Papa John's broadcast table. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's in Grayson and in Flatwoods. Well, James tied up 28-28. We had 3 ties in the contest. And for the most part, Welch had to sit the bench for most of the first half of those fouls.
Yeah, they did. And the big thing with Racing going in is to end the first quarter, into the second quarter, 2 empty trips. You didn't get a look that you wanted. You gave Greenup opportunity to get a look to end the first quarter, and Gammon hits that long 3. And then your last thing after having the basketball for 30 seconds, and the best thing you come out of there with it was a turnover. And that is not what you want in this type of a game. But it's the scoring that Greenup wants to see this basketball game in. Around 25-30 at halftime, things will probably tighten up a little bit down the stretch. The Musketeers in control right now in the first half.
Those 2 missed opportunities in the first half with Raceland not doing anything with the clock winding down. You just got to move on from that and get ready for the second half.
Second half up next.
All right, back in a moment on the Kool TV Sports Network.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Mall Boulevard in Grayson.
The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Papa John's broadcast table. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. Grayson and Flatwoods. First game, pretty much what we expected, JC, tied at 28.
Yeah, good basketball game back and forth. Let's take a look at our first half statistics for Greenup County. 44% from the field, 11 of 25. They're 3 of 7 from long range, 42.9%. That's almost 20% higher than what they shoot on the season. So they found some really good looks to get their first 6 points in this basketball game, and then got that big 3 by Gammon there to end the first quarter. 3 of 4 from the charity stripe, 75%, 12 rebounds, 3 turnovers in the opening half of play. Raceland, 11 of 21 from the field, 52.4%. Shooting it well from downtown, 4 of 7, 57%. 2 of 2 from the charity stripe, 11 rebounds, and 5 turnovers in the opening half. Our standout players, we'll start first with Greenup County. Gavin Harrington, 9 points, 3 of 5 from the field. He's missed his only field goal attempt from long range, but he is 3 of 4. He's the only player shot free throws for the Musketeers. And for Raceland, it's no surprise here, Jonah Arnett. 10 points for Arnett as he is 80% from the field. He's hit both of his three-pointers on the contest.
All righty, back with more in a moment from the Palace on the Kool TV Sports Network.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
I got kicked off campus, but they let me back on because my dad knew the dean.
Give me that ooey gooey, crispy, crunchy, mouth watering. Give me that meaty, treaty, zesty, bestie, garlic saucy. Give me that dippy, doughy, melty topping, pepperoncini popping. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Give me that boldy, foldy, pepperoni, tantalizing. Give me that choco chicky, sticky, sweetie, hypnotizing. Give me that dippy, drippy, drummy, rippy, Papa wangin'. Give me that cheesy, saucy, tossy, Papa John. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some. Now I'm talking about, yeah.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy in Grayson for great prices on home appliances like washers and dryers, ranges and dishwashers. See our giant selection of living room suites, bedroom suites, recliners, mattresses, and electronics, including TVs and speakers. Visit our showroom at 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. You'll find the best prices and the best selection for every room of your home. And Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding: Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Beauty Rest. Dyer's Big Sandy, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Welcome back to the Papa John's broadcast table. If you're looking for better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's in Grayson and in Flatwoods. Kent, James, and Trey. And Philip with us tonight. Got some more stuff for us, right?
Yeah, let's take a look at our first half highlights here in just a moment as my producer gets those rolling. Here we go. Right off the opening tip. What a way to start, right to Connor Thacker on the tip out to Joan Arnett. Raceland gets out to an early 2-0 lead. But Greenup County splashed home a couple of triples to start things off. Here's Trey Douglas to the rack with a nice finish. 4-3, and then Greenup gets the kick out. Bradley Atkins from long range, one of 3 triples in the first half for the Musketeers. The other one coming there at the end. All 3 of them coming in the first half of play. Nice back cut. Hunter Holbrook finishes at the rim. Hunter Holbrook with 5 in that first half. Arnett gets free. You can't leave that cat open. Barely moves the twine as it flies through. Pulls the lead down to 1. Greenup County had it out to as many as 4. Raceland got it to even up at 28. Had a chance to take the lead going in. Could not find that final mark that it needed.
Getting you set, and it should be a dandy of a second half. 28-28.
There's that 3 ball from Gammon from the volleyball line to end the half or in the quarter. That was so used because Raceland had a chance to milk out the final seconds. Didn't. Got the turnover or the missed shot. Greenup got it, came back down. Gammon nearly ran out of time, and it just had to heave one over here and got it away just before the horn.
As we expected, Welch obviously to start.
Yeah, you'll get your starting 5 back both ways. So Arnett, Douglas, Thacker, Welch, and Waller. Harrington, Gammon, Chandley, Holbrook, and Atkins. Second half, here we go.
Thacker into the back court. Second half underway. The winner moves on and goes to Moorhead. Thacker wants to drive. Picks up the dribble, goes to the right side.
Chandler doing a great job inside on Welch right now.
Foot on the stripe. It'll be a 2 ball if it falls. No. Rebound Greenup. A little bit of a press, but the Musketeers have no problem going down the floor. Knocked out of bounds. Greenup was out of bounds when they got the rebound. Goes to Raceland. Raceland quickly coming down the floor. Arnett will let one fly. Got fouled.
Bradley Atkins gets him on the foul, and Jonah Arnett, best free throw shooter on the team, is going to go to the line and shoot 3. And that was a position there where Raceland noticed Greenup was just lagging back and went quickly, and they got out in transition, and nobody picked up Arnett until it was too late, and you put an 85% free throw shooter at the line.
Yeah, they were really in a hurry coming down the floor. Makes them both one more. Really, really good free throw shooter. Makes them all 3.
13 points for Arnett.
And a little bit of that little press you like to call it, but Greenup will bring it down as Raceland backs off.
You know, it's something Raceland has not done much of because of the way it's kind of been going. They have not got into a full court press yet. Everything's been in the half court.
Atkins, couple dribbles, brings it out to Harrington to the right side. Over Welch. Welch gets it, loses it. Greenup County gets it back. Welch got his hand on it, and that's number 3 if it's on him.
And it's going to be clean block, but his body got him. Joe Bryan's going to have to make a tough decision here a minute into the third quarter.
Chanley, 67% free throw shooter, right-hander, missed the back iron.
And for the moment, Joe Bryan's going to roll the dice.
He looked at Charlie and said, box out for me, buddy. Missed them both. Big rebound by number 1, Thacker. Quickly down the floor. Arnett, baseline, stops, pulls up, baseline jumper, no. Rebounded Welch, puts up, won't go. And ball goes out of bounds, goes to Greenup. Couple good looks.
Yeah, a couple good looks, just could not get it to stay home. And now Raceland does pick it up, a little soft press there in the backcourt.
Greenup wants to hurry with the game and bringing it down the floor. Welch with those 3 fouls. Nice give and go, off the window, won't go. Raceland's got numbers, 4 on 5, coast to coast. Shot, no, missed by Douglas. We come back the other way. Both teams wanting to run and gun here in the third early.
And that was Douglas, kind of frustrated after getting beat on the defensive side here. Take that out of getting back here on the offensive side. He's really struggling with his emotions on the floor right now.
Gammon over Welch.
What a take there by Casey Gammon as he navigates his way past that big 6'8" arm of Charles Welch inside.
And Welch he didn't really back off, but the way he didn't want to get that other foul. Long 3 ball, in and out, no good. Rebounded Greenup. Harrington went up strong to get it, gives it to his point guard. 31-30. This has been a well-played basketball game. And the second one should be a doozy as well. Some contact, they let him play. They've let him play here. Strip, no. Greenup gets it back. Gammon from the corner, in and out, no. Greenup gets the rebound. Harrington has it. Harrington will set up the offense.
6 offensive rebounds for Greenup in this ball game.
Gammon brings it out to set up the play. Connor watching him as they go to the right of the floor. One pass to the right in front of head coach Corey Allison. Raceland turning up the D a little bit, and there's a reach-in foul.
That's on Douglas. He's headed to the bench. He didn't have to be told he was coming out. Reese was already there, and as soon as he got it, he went to the bench. He has been visibly frustrated all night long.
Little words of encouragement from his head coach. Chandler gives it up into the paint. Shot won't go. Missed by Greenup, and Thacker with a big rebound.
Great job there by Raceland, forcing him to give that basketball up.
Jump ball, good call.
Chanley ties him up inside as he spun. He was waiting on the spin, and he spun right into Chanley's hands.
Not much scoring here in the third quarter.
3-2 ball game right now after a double to left.
Yeah.
That's about all we've had here in the third quarter thus far. We're almost 4 minutes gone.
Gammon top the key, goes right to the elbow, brings it back. Nice pass into Harrington. Harrington got Welch up, wants to drive on Welch. Shot up, good.
Tossed up a prayer and found something that connected as Harrington gets into double figures. First player in double figures for the Musketeers.
32-31. Each team has had the lead, but not real big. Shot up, good. 3-ball, Ram Pharmacy, 3-point shot.
And that's what happens when you have Charles Welch on the floor. They had to back off to play in front of him. That opened up the lane there for Waller, and Waller wide open, strokes home the triple. Fifth made three for the Rams tonight. Shooting over 50% from long distance.
Trying to get Atkins in the paint. It wasn't there. Trying to go again. Gammon gets it back off the iron. No. Rebounded by the big man, Welch. Out to Thacker. Thacker wants to drive. Go left into the corner. Thacker, 3-ball. Got his man up in the air and he walked.
Seventh turnover of the basketball game for the Rams. Never been more than a 4-point edge. Either way, it was 24-20 Musketeers. Raceland closed the quarter on an 8-4 run.
Chanley hands it to Gammon. Harrington with a little screen. Harrington gets it back. Working on Welch. Up, good. They're going to him.
And it's something I think that Greenup is helping Raceland with, is that they're leaving Harrington so far away from the basket, and he's being able to clog up the middle. But they need to get that ball more high post and force Welch to have to guard it farther away from the basket than what he is.
Another tie. Arnett thought about it to Welch. Playing with those fouls. Working on Harrington. Picks up his dribble. Thacker has it out to the point guard. Coach Allison saying, let's spread out our defense a little bit. Thacker in front of his bench. Wants to drive baseline. Nothing there. Outlet pass to Welch. No, he ain't going to shoot that. Arnett's going to drive. The Thacker wasn't looking for it. Welch gets it in the paint. Good.
What a touch pass one to get it to Thacker, and then Thacker sees his big man coming down the middle and hits him with a dime.
2-point lead. What a game.
We got another one coming up later.
You called it, man, from the get-go. It would be a barn burner. Count it.
Chanley's 8th of the night.
Tied at 36. Yeah, this is what district basketball is all about. Thacker trying to answer. Harrington with the rebound to Gammon. Chanley brings it down. He'll jack one up off the iron, too stiff. Rebounded, Raceland.
Again, that's not what Greenup needs to do in this situation. You can't bail Raceland out by taking long-range jump shots. That's not forced. Work it down inside. Take advantage of your presence inside. Make Raceland have to guard, especially with Welch out there in those 3 fouls.
Arnett gets it. Shot up. Good. Boy, he's feeling the confidence.
Really came off that high ball screen nicely and caught it. And that's something he's done a really good job as the season has gone along this year. He's gotten in the position when he's catching the basketball, he's ready to shoot.
Ram Pharmacy 3-point shot. Gammon about lost it. He'll put one up. It's off the iron, no. And Thacker had his hands on it, gives it to Welch. Back to Thacker. Over to the left. Here come the Rams up 3.
Big possession right here for both ways.
He's feeling it. That's way off. Rush that one, James. If the Rams get it back.
Luckily that Waller was underneath to pull that one out. Now the Rams, can they hold the basketball for 60 seconds? Will Greenup let them do it? They're not going to do it. They're going to try to run this one down.
Into the paint, off the window, good.
Nice job there by Wallers. We get our largest lead of the ball game at 5 as the Rams push in front.
Yeah, they've turned it up now. 34 seconds to go. Holbrook over to Atkins. Atkins picks up his dribble. Got bumped. 20 seconds.
And see, with Harrington so far away from the basket, that allows Charles Welch just to sag off and eat up the lane. They're going to give Harrington that long look if he wants it. They've got to get him on the post and post him up.
Chanley with 8 seconds. Here we go. He drives. Welch picking him up, spinning the paint. Thacker just took it away from him. Thacker with 1 second. Up, no. After 3, the Rams up 41-36. Back in a moment on the Kool TV Sports Network.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pop and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Papa John's broadcast table. Better ingredients, better pizza. It's Papa John's in Grayson and Flatwoods. A little bit of a run there, JC, for the Rams, gives them the biggest lead.
Yeah, and the most important part is that Greenup had a great look inside when they got the switch. They had Chanley going on Welch, and Connor Thacker steps in there, gets a huge steal that took away an opportunity for Welch to pick up that fourth foul. Had a good look at the rim there just before the end of the quarter, but couldn't finish. But right now, Raceland with a 5-point lead in the basketball. Here we go, Final 4.
Welch quickly to Thacker. Picks up his dribble. Needs to give it up to Welch. Quickly back to Thacker. Back to Welch. Back to Thacker. We just start the fourth. Welch asking for it. Harrington got a screen.
Now they switch off the screen now. Good job, Harrington, recovering there on the pick and pop opportunity.
Arnett had the hot hand, and he'll drive up and good, but this time it's Mr. Waller, the sophomore.
Reese Hicks, is the one that kind of applied the pressure there. He was setting a screen, then he went the same way the screen was coming, and he just kind of boxed his guys out and said, okay, here's your lane, take it.
Rams extend their lead with a minute gone here at the Palace. Chanley Atkins wants to drive. Contact. All ball according to Mr. Official. And I think we're going to look at.
They're going to look at Connor Thacker. They think he maybe have blood on his jersey or something.
And PD spotted something.
Yeah, they're going to send him to the bench. So it's off of his elbow. So they get 20 seconds to isolate the jersey. They're just going to change numbers is what they're going to do. But they're going to have to fix his elbow first. So Connor Thacker's going to have to come out of this basketball game.
This will be a quick change.
So Trey Douglas will check back in for Connor Thacker. Thacker, as soon as he came to the scores table, he ripped his jersey off and said, here. But they said, hang on, we got to go fix your elbow first.
Getting the jersey ready as they clean him up. It'll be a quick cleanup for number 1. For now. Shot up. Too stiff off the back iron. Raceland basketball.
Strong rebound there by Jonah Arnett.
Greenup not making their shots here in the beginning of the fourth. Waller wants to drive. Welch out top with it. Gets it briefly. Passes it to the right side to Waller. Waller stops at the free throw line. Douglas had his hands on it. Now to Welch. Shot up. Won't go. Little advantage over his defender. And Chanley's in a hurry. Quickly down to Atkins. Welch bump. Count it.
Nice finish there by Bradley Atkins with the bump from Charles Welch. But a big bucket there. Let's see if, Joe Bryant's looking to the side, wanting to know when Connor Thacker's coming. He told his guys, he said, slow it down. Let's try to milk some clock out with this guy gone.
Douglas from outside missed it badly. And he's going to come out.
Yeah, that's just a bad shot selection in that position. He was told, this is not what you need to do, and just jacks a quick three. Here comes Connor Thacker back on. He's going to change jersey numbers, and he's going to be 44 now. So number 1 will go to 44 for the rest of the game.
Assistant coach Eric Keaton went down and just pretty much grabbed him and ran him up to the scores table. So 1 is now 44 for the Rams. Well, it shows you there, James, you've been around him a long time, how important this kid is to this program.
Yeah, and it's just you got to have that leadership out right there. Again, he and Trey Douglas are the 2 seniors that contribute most of the playing time from the senior class, but he's the foundation for this team, and he's got to be out there, especially in this type of a moment.
Got his elbow taped up. Arnett just lost it.
Yeah, he lost it right on the baseline. Turnover number 8.
5:35 to go.
And if there's any bugaboo with this Raceland team this year, it has been this way for the entire year. They cannot sit down and execute something for 35, 40 seconds. They can't stall it. Every time they do it, they do something like that. They kick one out of bounds, they make a bad pass, miss an assignment, and somebody gets dribbled into a double team.
Chandler brings it out. Adkins goes to the right. Coach Allison getting ready to get a sub. Adkins into the corner. Thacker guarding him. We've got a timeout.
Coach Corey Allison will burn a 30-second timeout with 5:05 to play.
Grayson Funeral Home, 49 McCoy Road, is family owned and operated. Their large, spacious facility seats 300 in the chapel and has over 2 acres of parking. For more information, visit GraysonFuneralHome.com. That's Grayson Funeral Home. Also by Jason Greer, attorney at law. He's happy to sponsor tonight's game. You can see Jason for estate planning and personal injury. That's Jason Greer, attorney, 113 North Horde Street in Grayson. Visit GreerAttorney.com. And by the folks at Sparks Funeral Home, 203 West Main Street in Grayson. They care for our community. They're locally owned and operated right there in Grayson. Sparks Funeral Home. Coach Allison taking another timeout.
Hey, don't forget, coming up Saturday morning from Morehead State University, it's the Region Preview Show. We'll be going live at about 10 a.m. We'll have everything over on Kool TV, the brackets, the times, the teams. We'll break everything down, make our picks for Morehead State coming up this Saturday at 10 a.m. right here on Kool TV.
Always a fun show. And back we go. Greenup ball and a foul.
That's on Waller, his first.
And Chandler will inbounds. Out to Adkins, quickly back to Chandler. Chandler at the logo. Under 5 at the Palace. Holbrook has it, the sophomore. Adkins is at the top of the key, working on his big defender, and Welch quickly gave it up. From the free throw line, shot in and out, no. Adkins had it, missed it, and the Rams get the rebound. Raceland brings it down halfway home here in the ball game. Over to the left. The crowd continues to fill in here for the second game. Waller got a screen from Welch. Over to Thacker in front of the water cooler. They pass outside with it.
Raceland right now is running what's called a 4-out. So they're using basically different cuts to try to move people around, leaving Welch inside to kind of use those screens to cut off of. And if you get an open lane, you're going to hit a layup. If not, you're going to do nothing else with it. That's going to be a jump ball. So Raceland's going to turn it over.
Joe wanted the foul.
And I couldn't see whenever they got together, so I don't know if what Joe saw from that angle, because we were blocked as they got tangled up. And I couldn't see when the reach in for the tie-up there. Joe was very emphatic, though, whenever that tie-up happened, that he wanted the foul. 9th turnover of the basketball game for the Rams.
Greenup needs a score on this possession. Thacker about got a steal, got his hands on it. That's just good defense. That's what a senior gives to you.
Anticipation, he looked and saw that play coming, jumped it at the right time and was able to get it, and Joe Bryan's going to burn a full timeout.
Back in a moment on the Kool TV Sports Network.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
We welcome you back, everyone, on the Papa John's broadcast table. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's in Grayson and in Flatwoods. This one winding down, Mr. Collier.
Yeah, you got to execute, take the shots that are there, don't force anything, make Greenup County to come out and play long spurts of defense on you. But you have to value the possession of the basketball if you're racing, because Greenup is going to have to do some running, jumping. But right there, that was a good look and an offensive rebound on the backside.
And you can't fault that. He's got 3 triples in the game.
On the other side, I said one of the keys of the game is Greenup cannot try to get into Raceland's pace of trying to match 3 for 3. They hit those 3 threes in the first quarter, haven't hit one since. They're 3 of 11 in the basketball game.
Clock management by the Rams, up with the lead. Down to 3. Thacker thought about it. Wants to get closer. Spin, shot off the window, too strong, but he got fouled.
They'll get that one on Chanley, his second. And they'll put to the line for the first time tonight, Connor Thacker. We've only had 11 foul shots in this basketball game.
It's been a well-played game. We've had some physical activity, but I like the fact, and I know you'll agree with me, you like them, let them play through it.
Well, that's postseason basketball. The level of physicality in a game typically ratchets up a little bit. And again, it's not been anything that's been out of control. It's you go inside. You're not getting ticky-tack touch fouls.
Thacker 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Greenup needs a bucket. Atkins into the corner. Chanley.
One thing I liked right there was that Waller, instead of trying to get over top of that screen, he went under. He was going to give up that 3, but not give up that driving lane.
2:30. Harrington working on Thacker. Gets him on the baseline. Tries to get him up. Works on him, foul.
Thacker tried to stay straight up, and a good job there by Harrington after the pump, and Thacker didn't leave. He just went what you're taught, go right through them, and drew the contact to get to the free throw line.
Harrington, 64% free throw shooter.
3 of 4, all of those in the first half.
And Greenup needs them. Good.
You know, Harrington was one of the guys I said had to get into double figures.
You did.
He's got 13. The big thing, though, is Bryson Chanley and Casey Gammon combined are at 15.
Second one up, too stiff off the back iron. Thacker with the rebound.
Thacker's 6th of the evening.
Had to change jersey, got his elbow taped to finish this one out. Raceland thought about a shot, but the Greenup defense was there, and they back it out, and why not? You got the lead down up 44-39 with 2:08 to go.
And this is where you have to be patient, find your marks, because Greenup's trying to run and jump. Somebody gets open, and right there you make a bad pass, and it's taken away.
Gammon again with another steal.
10th turnover of the basketball game for the Rams.
Under 2 at the Palace. Atkins from Gammon. Trying to get into the middle there with Chanley. He's double teamed. Somebody's got to be open. It's Atkins. Holbrook. Couple dribbles. He'll bring it back out. Now Gammon has it. Not looking to shoot, boys. You're down. Little bunny hop. Gammon will put one up. It's money.
First three-pointer since the first quarter, and the last one was from that same young man. It was from Casey Gammon. We're down to 2.
Back in a moment on the Kool TV Sports Network.
At Papa John's, get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Hand stretch, mouth watering, get that ooey gooey cheese. 8 extra large slices, hold it and fold it. It's an extra large, bigger is better, more for your money, New York style pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some cheesy, saucy, tossy Papa John's. Get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Papa John's.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Papa John's broadcast table. Better ingredients, it's better pizza. Papa John's Grayson and in Flatwoods. 2-point game, Coach.
Got to take care of the basketball. If you're Raceland here, Greenup County's going to come out in a little 2-2-1 press. Got to be able to move the basketball, get to the middle, find a way to get it across midcourt, take care of it when you get across. You get it inside of a minute, you're going to force Greenup to have to try to foul.
Thacker crosses the timeline. Greenup defense right up on him. Greenup's going to tighten up the D, no question, here late.
And you got to be ready for the run and jump. Every time Greenup has tried to go run and jump, Raceland has turned it over.
Minute 4 to go. They're counting them out for the Rams. Shot up, no. Rebounded Greenup. In a hurry, down the floor. Gammon brings it down right side. Greenup County backing it out. 42 seconds. Now Raceland picking up the D. Oh, Greenup saves it from going out of bounds. Gammon with those long arms. 30 seconds. Gammon drives over Welch. Good! We're tied at 44.
Raceland wants one right here for the chance to get into the championship. Let's see if Joe Bryan's going to use a timeout. And he will. 10 seconds. Full. Stay here.
Yeah, who's right next to Mr. Maynard? Thacker's got to be the money man, right?
My first thought is if I'm Greenup, I'm going to stick somebody in the chest of Jonah Arnett, and I'm not going to give him anything. I'm going to make anybody else tonight beat me but Jonah Arnett. Jonah Arnett, the only player in double figures for the Rams tonight. He's got 16. You do not let him touch the basketball. I don't care where he goes. If he steps off the floor and sits down in the front row, you go sit with him. But you're going to take one of your best defenders and you're going to stick a nose in Jonah Arnett and you're going to make anybody else beat them. You're also going to try to really hedge up on Connor Thacker. A hand in the face, but you want to make certain you do not foul in this position. You want to be strong, but don't foul and give him a chance to get to the free throw line.
Coach Bryan was right in the ear of Mr. Official, called the TO.
And again, you're going to get the basketball inbounds, 10 seconds. You want to try to start your offensive push around 7 to 6, depending on what kind of look that you're trying to get here.
Double team. 7 seconds. Shot up. Good!
Reese Hicks dials up long distance. He had a big one the first time these two teams met here with a big and one. Woo. And he may have just shoved the dagger down the throat of the Musketeers.
Saw that on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay.
Now here's the situation. If I am Raceland, with 1.4 seconds, you're going to foul right here. You're going to not allow anything over your top. As soon as they catch it, you're going to foul. But you've got to make certain that they do not get a shot attempt off to where they would get a chance at getting a three-point free throw opportunity. But, man, what a big shot by the junior Reese Hicks.
Clutch.
We talked about him on the show. I said the kid's a goofball, and I love him to death. I've got him in my class, and he's a great kid. But he's just that kind of kid. That moment was not too big for him because to him, that was just another shot.
And if you're Greenup's defenders, and maybe if you're Coach Allison, you're thinking the ball is going to go to 44.
They did everything they were supposed to. They took it away from Jonah Arnett. They made him give it up. They defended Connor Thacker very well. They kick it away to Reese Hicks, and you got to be that next guy up mentality, and, man, was he ever. Biggest shot of his entire life.
Buried it. What a ball game for game number 1. And we thought it would be when we got here an hour or two ago.
Now, here's what I do not do. I do not defend the basketball. I double team somebody that I don't want to get. I give the inbounder a free look. That's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to put 3 people back at the rim. They're going to put actually 4 people now back at the rim.
They put more time on the clock.
So they're going to let them catch the basketball with a chance at a shot. And now Jeff Atkins is going to.
It was 1.7. Was it not?
Yeah, Raceland's going to burn a timeout there after they take a look at kind of what Greenup had set up. So a 30-second timeout there by the Rams. Can't take them with you.
Nope. You got to use them if you got them. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Kurt Robinson, State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance needs, see Kurt Robinson, State Farm Insurance. So a little bit more time for Greenup. But the extra seconds, which is not a whole heck of a lot, does it change
the big thing
Raceland wants to do on the inbounds pass?
Not really. I think the big thing you want to do is that you are taught at this point, anything, a three-point opportunity you want to defend, but make sure you don't get anywhere in the chance of getting a foul. If they, by any chance, drive past you, losing thought of what they're doing, you just let them go. You do not try to touch them whatsoever. Now Raceland will come out and it looks like they'll put one person up top. They'll put 2 at midcourt, and then they're just going to go double team on Harrington out back to try to keep that from long shot. If they get this basketball in, though, they've got to heave it.
Gammon, no. And that, my friends, is your ball game. Final game number 1. It was a doozy. Raceland 47, Greenup 44. Back for your post game in a moment. Kool Hit Sports Network.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others, should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around. The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Back at the Papa John's broadcast table, James Collier to close this one out.
Well, what a game we saw here. Here's it is, the final shot. Arnett gives it off to Waller, kicks it out to Reese Hicks, and Reese Hicks dials long distance. The junior's biggest bucket of the year, and makes it a victory for the Rams. Here's the way it finishes up for Greenup County in this contest. They go 40.9% from the field, 18 of 44, 30.8% from long range, 4 of 13. They hit 3 threes in the first quarter, didn't hit their last one there until Gammon hit the one in the fourth. 50% from the line, 4 of 8, 24 rebounds, 6 turnovers. Two players in double figures. Gavin Harrington had 14. Casey Gammon finishes with 12. For the Raceland Rams, 43.6% from the field, 17 of 39. 7 of 15 from beyond the arc, 46.7%. 85.7% from the free throw line, 6 of 7, 23 rebounds, 10 turnovers Joan Arnett, the only man in double figures for the Rams tonight, 16 points. Reese Hicks with 8. He was perfect from long range, and both of those were the only 2 shots he took all night long. Jacob Waller tosses in 9. Rams undefeated at home, and the streak continues. They punched their ticket to Moorhead, and they'll play for a district championship against one of these 2 teams coming up here Friday night at 7.
All right, that'll wrap it up. Game 2 coming up in just a little bit on the Kool TV Sports Network.
Thank you for watching the 63rd District Tournament live on Kool TV. This broadcast of the 63rd District Tournament has been a special sports presentation of the Kool Sports Network and Kool TV.